Throwing knife. Sweet. Dead Cells. Great game. Good game. Had it on the Switch for a long time. I put out a poll. I said after the Iron Lung video, vote on which indie game you should do next. I put out a poll in the Discord, and you, even though I've already played it, overwhelmingly said Dead Cells out of however many responses that is. Thank you for giving me an excuse to play Dead Cells again. Love it. I love it. Alright, let's... Who hasn't played Dead Cells? Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Dead Cells... Whoops, teaching me how to go down and stuff. How cute. I know how this game's played. I know how to play Dead Cells. Whoops, that is not the button I thought it was. Oh well. Might take a minute because I did use a Pro Controller when I played on the Switch, but I'm gonna change my controls. Now, let's see. Oops, nope. Dive, attack, D-pad, reset controller bindings. Okay, so I actually had these backwards. I had roll being A and jump being B, if I recall. Yeah, that's better. That's better. There we go. There we go. Ha 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 ha! No, sir! Oh, I love how they just exploded so good. The Blood Sword blueprints! Good old Blood Sword. Boy, I hope my button mashing is not gonna come off too much on the microphone. This game is so much fun! It's just everything about it is so good, from the artwork to all the just different... I can't even focus on saying anything. It's such a good rush of energy, and once you understand another balance blade, no thanks. Maybe once I get some more cells. Once you understand kind of what this game is asking of you, it's such a good example of the flow state, I guess. If you haven't heard that term before, it's gotten really popular in like games journalism and stuff recently, especially with video essays about games. Flow state is where you are so invested in a game that you forget you're holding a controller. That's kind of the emotional description of it per se. There's a bit more of a mechanical version you could try to go into, but yeah, it's like if you've ever been so into playing a game that you're not thinking about it. It's like when you're driving a car and you're not actively... Oh, I don't have that rune yet. And you're not actively focused on the steering wheel. You know what I'm saying? You're in the flow state. You're in the flow state. And I have played very few games that actually give you the same sense of flow that Dead Cells does. And it's just good. It's so good. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. There will be many, many more of them. I have to give it up for the Promenade, my favorite level. I have all the DLCs and stuff, because right now, Steam Summer Sale's popping off. If you haven't gotten that yet, you need to take advantage of it, because it's going crazy. There's some really, really good stuff on the Summer Sale. Darn, I'm just short of both the doors. Oh, that stinks. Oh well. Yeah, I know who you are. You're the Collector! Bring me the cells and I'll upgrade you permanently. Unlocks a health potion. Sure, great. I would love that, thank you. Thank you, potion seller. For you see, I'm headed off into battle, and I'm in need of your strongest potions. Only the OGs will remember that one. What do I have? They changed the starter one since when I first played. Let's see. Probably combo. Because if I do things right, I shouldn't be taking damage anyway, so... I love Dead Cells. Okay, so the Promenade is my favorite level design-wise because of both the colors and the music. And the tall trees. Y'all know I'm a sucker for these kinds of tall trees. If you've been watching the devlogs of the game I'm working on, love the Serenity. If you've been watching the devlogs, you know these kinds of trees are just my ish. It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna take this dagger blueprint. Yes. Yes. Hopefully I can get that one. The dagger, it's not a... It's like... I don't know. I don't see a lot of people running with it, but I quite like it. I think it's a lot of fun. How could you see anything with that helmet on? Okay, jumping puzzles. I think I was among the generation that grew up with like Last Airbender, and we all had a very big, I guess, adoration of the kind of ancient Eastern aesthetic put on us, you know, from a young age. So seeing, I have a hard time explaining about it. Something about this level specifically is like definitively very Shaolin and samurai-esque. You know what I'm saying? I know how to dodge. Don't tell me how to dodge. I'm trying to explain shit I'm not qualified to talk about. And I don't know, I just really like it. I have a soft spot for this design, and the colors are very good. It's definitively different. And I think as far as the design of a level 2 goes, because you started off in that really cramped prison, right? It's just so good to send you outside into the fresh air. A young woman, prisoner 6541. Ah, this should have said 24601. That would have been a good reference. What am I getting? What am I getting? What are you giving me? Golden amulet, projectile damage down. My favorite. My favorite, because I get hit by those things all the time. So I wonder how far I can go on just one health flask. I'm not a Dead Cells pro by any means. I'm not a Dead Cells pro by any means. I've never once looked into like how people are quote supposed to play this game, because I don't really like doing that very much. Well, okay, hold on. Correction. Says the guy who makes the character tutorials. Says the guy who makes the Risk of Rain character tutorials. Not supposed. Okay. What I mean is, I don't dig into metas too much. I like to figure out what works on my own, so to speak. For the most part, some things are so complicated that going to the internet for help is like, you kind of have to. The Warhammer tabletop game being one of those, as an example. But what the heck was I saying? I'm not a Dead Cells pro by any means, so you'll probably see me make some decisions that, if you're experienced in this game, you're like, what the hell? Why did he pick that weapon over that weapon? It's because I'm not. I don't know. I just play this on the Switch, man. It's fun. Play it on the plane. It's a good game. It's a good game. Oh, I think I can just perma-stun these dudes. Yes. Cannot handle the might of the beginner's blade. Can I not? Oh, I don't have that jumping rune yet. It's so weird not to have all the runes unlocked right now. Is that a crossbow? I don't have any keys, so... Ah! What was that? Oh, the Hayabusa. Oh, Spartan sandals. Oh, I don't have that rune either. Dang. That's funny. Wait, how am I supposed to get through this floor if I don't have the rune to grow those little vines? I don't know. Down you go. I'm hoping I can find another weapon soon, because as much as I love the balanced blade form, I don't like it. I would much rather have like the twin daggers or something like that. If we're talking about the opening weapons. My favorite weapons are all... hold on. My favorite weapons are stuff like the ice bow. Really like the ice bow. The ice armor is really good too. I like the spear. Totally forget what it's called, but it's the spear that I think is the war spear. It does crit damage when you hit an enemy that's up against a wall. That one's one of my favorite weapons. Don't have that rune unlocked. Don't have that rune unlocked either. Away we go. Woo! Hello. Boss time. Boom. Ah! Whoa! Oh, I didn't do the helmet. Oh, I did it a little too early. Shielded too early. That's okay. It's all good. It's all fine. We're doing okay. There we go. Got him down. Let's get that vine rune. Yay. Sorry, by the way, about the camera stuff right now. In case you've noticed, my camera is a little, like, slightly behind the audio. I'm working on fixing that. There's things happening and I don't know what they are. Camera science is really weird, especially when you hook it up to capture software and stuff. I don't know why. It's not a problem on your end, it is on me, and I'm working on fixing it, I promise. I just need to keep trying things and keep learning, you know, as we all do. As we all do. Good old Dead dead cells. I love this game. Let's keep on moving through here. Hopefully I can find another weapon soon. So, here's something. I tried Enter the Gungeon recently, and I tried it over at my buddy's place. We played it on his Stadia, and it was a lot of fun. And I was like, yeah, I can go for this game. Woo! And I was like, yeah, I could go for this game for sure. So I went and I got it on Steam, and then I played it for myself, and I played it for like a few minutes. I was like, this is nowhere nearly as much fun as it was when I was playing with my friend. Is Enter the Gungeon one of those games? Because I know a lot of y'all on our Discord, y'all play it all the time. Is that one of those games where it's like mostly fun with friends, like how I gather Left 4 Dead or something would be? Or am I just missing something? Because when I played Enter the Gungeon by myself, it was nowhere nearly as fun as it was when I was playing with my buddy. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, yep, heal time. That's fine. That checks out. Drink up. We're on 0 boss cell, so I get healed at every floor. I think 1 boss cell also lets you get healed at every floor. Yeah, we'll get that training dummy out of here for sure. God, this music is so good. Something about just this good, vibey background track with the air hoo and the pan flute. I think there's an air hoo in here. There's definitely a flute of some sort. It's so good. It's so good. This is some of my favorite kind of music to listen to. If I'm ever stressed or trying to just vibe out, oftentimes I'll pull up, like... No, I don't have the spider climb. Oftentimes I'll pull up, like, atmospheric Last Airbender soundtracks or stuff like that. Because something about that style of music is so good. Yay! Okay. Electric whip, it got good. Oh, I can't sell weapons. Whee! Love it. Kebab! Love it. Ah. Try it again. Try it again. I dare you. I dare you. Try it again. Boing. Electric whip, baby! Ow! It does not do the stun lock like the other sword does, but I can deal with that because it has a little bit of a longer range. It's got just enough of that splash damage to help out a bit, and I can deal. I got a shield. I can figure it out. Hey, I did shield. Come on now. Don't do that to me. I need to be careful. I'm losing too much health. I should have waited on that. Ah! I should have waited on that kebab right there that I got a minute ago. I should have waited until I got that a little bit later. There we go. Excellent. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Whee! Away we go! Wait, actually, what's behind this? Is there anything behind this? Anything down here? Anything I can get to? Nope, nothing I can get to yet. Need that teleport rune. Alright, let's get back down here. Come back, elevator! Yes! You know, I've been drinking more water recently because I'm trying to lose weight, right? I've been drinking more water, and I gotta say, really, really sucked at first replacing soda with water. I say recently, I did this a year ago. I replaced soda with water at home. I'm still a very helpless soda addict, and I'm working on it. I only have soda when I go out to eat, but because the road I live on has honestly way too many fast food places I go out to eat pretty often. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh. Hold on. Let me spend all the rest of my cells before I finish that conversation. I want to see how far I can get on just one health flask. So... I don't want to unlock any new weapons. Random starter shield. We'll dump into that. There we go. Anyway. And it sucked at first not having soda, like, at home. Excuse me. I promise we'll get back to the story. Why is my mouse in here? I'm so sorry. Melee kills reduce skill cooldown. Ah, counterattack. There we go. Drink up. It sucked at first, but after I dealt with it for like a week or two, which was a long time, don't get me wrong. But after I dealt with it, now having just an ice cold water like at my desk all the time, constantly refilled, it's good because I'm a sipper. I like to sip on things throughout the day. I've been that way for a long time, especially when I'm working. I love just having something to sip on. A room with a view, nice. And having the water is nice because it's like total guilt-free. Because previously, if I would be sipping all over different kinds of sodas and stuff all day, like, it's like, I know this is bad for me. I know this is super unhealthy. What was that? What is this? Oh, the custom mode. Cute. I didn't know that was a rune. Aw, love it. Custom mode's really fun. I'll talk about that in a second. But if you are also in a similar boat of wanting to cut down on your soda... Ow, I forgot they do that thing. If you also want to cut down on your soda intake, sparkling water. That's the stuff, man. That's what I have at my place now, because what I found for me, it was mostly just the fizzy craving. I really wanted to taste that, like, fizz, that sting from like, a Coke or something. Oh, great, another infantry grenade. Oh, wait. Victims freeze nearby enemies when they die. I'll keep that one. I wanted that fizz to it. That's what I really wanted to taste. And so sparkling water, especially Topo Chico. Ooh, Topo Chico is so good. Bubbly is delicious. I started with LaCroix, and then I found the things that are cheaper for more, because I'm also a bit of a, you know, I don't like spend too much money on stuff like that. But it really, really helped a lot. The transition from taking soda out of the household. Sparkling water is the way to go, man. Super good. And it's good for you. It does hydrate you. Like, if you get the right kind of sparkling water, if you look at the nutrition facts, and it's just like, ingredients, water, and a light whiff of fruit, or whatever. That's what you want to look for. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. And I've stopped, since then, I have stopped gaining weight, and now I'm maintaining. So I need to start doing a little bit more. Maybe I'll get back into, like, Ring Fit Adventure or something. That would be cool. Ah! Get him! Get him! Get him! The Assassin's Blade is hard to aim sometimes. There we go. Alright, where am I going? Where am I going? Whoop, that might have been a mistake. Ooh, it was not a mistake! Okay, good. Good. Hello! Hello! This is the part where I kill you! Oh, he got me. Darn. Anyway, I was talking about custom mode a minute ago. The only thing that is a valid complaint about the roguelike elements of Dead Cells is that there's so many items. There is a ton. After you sink a dozen or so hours into this, you unlock so many different items that after a certain point, the drop pool just becomes like cluttered, so to speak, right? It becomes cluttered, and I know a lot of people that have been, not a lot, I have a couple friends. Let me try and say things correctly. I have a couple friends that have been turned off from this game, actually. Let me get a health upgrade so I can have a little bit more. They've been turned off from this game because they're like, there's just too many items. I'm like, dude, just play on custom mode. Turn on the ones you want. And they go, well, then it gets boring. I'm like, then make your own custom item pool. Throw in some weird stuff in there. You know, you can set it up to behave like those RPG games where you have to pick negative traits to go along with your positive ones. I parried it. Ooh, that was a late parry, but still worked. Excuse me, hiccup. Get him. Get him. Love this game. God, I love this game. And we're going a lot farther than I thought we would. Okay. Anything up here? Up here? Okay. What we got? What we got? What we got? Now I'm just gonna start bumping up my attack damage. Oh wait, I forgot to go downwards. Let's go diggity down. Are you down? Oh, I can't go down. Are you down? Are you down? Are you down? Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Gosh darn it! I hate the attack pattern of those things. All right, drink up. Take a sip. Woo! Nope. Do it. Do it. Do it. Whoop out! Oh, he hit me on the way down with that little projectile thing he's got. Woo! I am not excited to fight the Concierge. Oh well. Ah! Ah! Got him. Got him. Good. Good. What y'all think of the Iron Lung video, by the way? I know it was a bit weird. It was super long, and I was kind of quiet a lot, but the vibes were kind of, I don't know. When I was playing it, I was my entire headspace was just in that game. I was totally lost. I was very, very immersed. But then watching it back later, I was like, darn. None of my fear was communicated very well over camera. I would say none of it, but not as much as I thought was communicated very well over camera. I was shaking in my seat for a lot of it, but it didn't really register on my face very much. I don't know. Maybe I'm overlooking it. Pause. Let's see here. I need more secondary things. What damage am I looking at here? I still think the dagger is going to be better for me with the way I'm playing right now. And I don't need another shield. Oh, burns enemies blocked with a parry. Yeah, sure. Great. Perfect. That'll work. Got it. Yeah, I'll take a burn. That sounds great. That sounds great. Let's get out of here. So yeah, it's like, and I was not lying about any of the fears I said I had. I definitely very much am afraid of the ocean. Like that game was built for folks like me, for sure. But I don't know, I guess I just wasn't very big and dramatic about it, or as much as I thought I would end up being, you know? It was good fun though. It was good fun though. I'm glad I beat it. I was dedicated to. I mean, it's not hard, but I can see how parts of it would be a little tedious. Especially because the first couple times I didn't know that what killed me was crashing into the wall. I thought I bumped into like a monster or something. Hold on, I gotta focus. Oh, you are rolling away from me! Oh my goodness! Ow, no! I just did it a second time and I actually made my first bullseye. Whoa. One could get thinking that the island is alive. It's quite ridiculous, don't you say? Okay, cool. Let me do a bow and arrow this time. Let's try out the bow and arrow. Sorry, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. That's all I'm doing. That's all it is. Yeah, we'll do the bow and arrow. Woo! Okay, alright. Come on. There we go. Woo! Man, I miss having my, Whee! I miss having my Assassin's Blade. I had a good time with that one. Also, I just realized that the bow noise is very loud. Give me a new weapon. Give me a new weapon. Ooh, okay. A balance blade. You know what? Fine. Fine, whatever. It does more damage. I cannot recycle items yet. Oh, get out. Whip. Yes. Good. I want to breeze through this. I want to see if I can beat the 2-minute thing. Whee! There we go. More damage. Oh, come on. Get through the door, please. Thank you. Alright, down and to the left. Here we go. Run! Run, Ninja Man! Run faster! Run, Ninja Man. Oh, a store. Ooh. Attacking. Ooh. Nah, I probably won't be able to afford it. Where else are we going? To the right! Secret door. Secret door. More damage. Wee! 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 It's so good. So good. Thank you for suggesting I play this game, everyone. Even though I have played it before, it's been a minute. I haven't played since the Ocean Queen DLC or whatever it's called first came out, and I think that was like a year ago maybe. I don't remember. I lose track of when DLCs come out. Gosh, I forgot how much fun I have with this. Anyway, it's on the Steam Summer Sale at the moment. It's like, ouch. It's like $10, I think. Ouch. Ouch. Hold on. Once you lose momentum, it just all starts dying. It's on the Steam Summer Sale. You should totally pick it up. It's a super good game. And if you are a fan of roguelikes, made it just in time. If you are a fan of roguelikes, this is one that you shouldn't miss, for sure. It has quickly become a standard. I say quickly, it came out a few years ago, but it's become a standard, for sure. Who's on Discord? What do you want? What do you want? Someone sent me a meme. Okay. We got the Nutcracker. Golden Amulet. Downward smash attacks burn the ground. What am I? Fox? Okay. Stunned, frozen, or rooted. Cannot be interrupted. I'll take that one. What is this? Oh, the assault shield. I remember the assault shield. Let's go. Let's go out of here. Okay. Oh wait, I did go out of there. Oh, I can also go in this door. Excellent. Excellent. Give me more cells. Firebrands. Ruby. Oh, the wolf trap. Let's do it. Let's do it. I do like the wolf trap. That's a good one. That's a real good one, especially for Concierge. Assault shield. Charging forward. Spartan sandals. Blood sword. I guess Spartan sandals. Yeah. I'm gonna get Spartan sandals. There we go. There we go. You know, Balance Blade might be doing more damage right now. Yeah, Balance Blade's doing more damage right now. But I'm glad I have him in the draw pool now. I want counterattack. Drink up, heal up, let's go. Off to the promenade, my favorite floor again. This time we will be much, much faster. Yeah, the results of the poll went super well. First was Dead Cells. After that, shortly following, was something called Rain World, which looked cool. Omori was on there. Drumstick. I don't know what either of those games are. Spiritfarer followed closely, and I know people want me to play Deep Rock Galactic. I did buy it. It is $10 on summer sale right now. But I did not have it on the list because I knew it would just be an overwhelming. Like, I know everybody wants me to play Deep Rock Galactic. But that one, from everything I see and hear about it, people always play it with friends, and I'm going to save it to play it with my own friends. I don't know if I'll play it on the channel, at least for the first time. Oh, downward smash attacks burn the ground. I love it. Hi there, wolf trap. Get trapped. Whee! Got him. I already have that one. It's the same. Okay, cool, great, love it. Oh, but it added one to the brutality level. That's good. That's good. Wee wee. Oh, I'm just chopping them to bits. Chopping them to all kind of bits. The flow state is real. I think it was such a genius move to make Mr. Dead Cells Man move faster when your kill streak is high, basically. At least I think that's the. Or maybe it's when you don't get hit. I don't know. You move faster when you're playing better. That was such a good decision to make because it literally increases the speed of the game. It encouraged you to animal head. Someone left a cow's head here. Whoever it was, he was a bit of an artist. He carefully traced the king's coat of arms in the animal's forehead. Gross. What about this? Faithful likeness of the king to the glory of our ruler. Someone added something underneath. We'll skin you alive. Brave and courageous message. I love just like the not giving a shitness of our protagonist. It's so good. He's totally oblivious. Whee! Boom. Let's get him, 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 let's get him. Unfortunately, there's not really too much I can... with such a fast-paced game, there's not a whole lot I can talk over. I just have to kind of tell stories. Because, I don't know, it's like... I can't exactly say, oh, there's a purple guy, now there's a green guy, now there's a yellow portal. You know, like, it's not easy to kind of make my own conversation over. Because this game is very... Ice Bomb. Very visually... critical? No, that's a dumb word. The colors are important. That's also a dumb phrase. Obviously, colors are important. Let's try this again. High speeds, right? Look at games like Downwell, Doom Eternal, high speeds. Dead Cells, also very high speeds. You go fast, health bars go fast. Things can happen very quickly. So, if you're designing a game that's... If you're designing a game to be played at high speeds, what are some of the things you have to keep in mind? Vote now on your phones. Okay, you done voting? Awesome. Colors! Colors, one, and second, the shapes of enemies. If you haven't thought about this before, every enemy in Dead Cells, not every, most enemies in Dead Cells, they look very, I want more health, they look very unique. They're very individual for each other. And they also behave, oh, I found a secret. They also behave wildly different. They each have unique timings and animations and things that they do. Some of them shoot, some of them melee, some of them have buff effects. Let me look at the weapons real quick. Ooh, yes, this one, because more damage to the burning target. Let's go. Oh, wrong buttons. RB, confirm. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Got it. Let's get out of here. They all look visually different, which means when you're playing at high speeds and you're running around super duper quickly, you can just at a glance, you know what's going on. You know where your threats are. You know in what order you need to tackle the bad guys. Doom does that same thing. In fact, it's done that since the first Doom. If you've ever seen pictures from the old Doom from the 90s, ouch! All of the enemies, they have a very unique silhouette, so when you're running around, you can scan the room with just, you know, looking around with your eyeballs. I've talked about this before. You can just look around with your eyeballs and you know what they do. Lots of games do this nowadays. It's all over the place. Hi, Chris! And meanwhile, my friends that are listening to this are like, "Oh my God, you're talking about Doom again." I talk about Doom all the time, especially while we were all in game design school. Doom was one of my favorite ones to bring up because it's just so good. It's just Halo. Halo does it too. It's on what? No, I'm recording for YouTube. That's why my door's closed. I guess. Hi. You want to come over here? You want to come a little closer? Get a little further. Come on, hi, Chris. Hey, I like your haircut.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's the whole reason I wanted to show you.
Oh, yeah.
She really, you know, text.
My door was closed.
Yeah, and...
My door is closed.
And that stops me how...
It's just what roommates do. Your door is closed, you don't go in. We established this from the start.
Wow.
Oh, your shave is nice too.
Oh yeah. I wanted to appreciate all I do here. And
you look good.
Yeah. No. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So is this a bad time to ask what you want to do for dinner?
Yes, this is a bad time to ask what I want to do for dinner. Anyway. Oh, there we go. I totally lost what I was talking about. His haircut looked good. He looked real good. Let's see. More brutality. And let's get rid of these dudes. Don't have that room yet. Let's get rid of these dudes. Let's get rid of this dude. Ooh, these daggers are real good. This is one of my favorite early game weapons. I like the timing of them, I like the animation set, and I like that they deal reliable crit damage. I don't have to do anything weird to get their crits to pop off. Back to the ramparts. Already doing way better. Way better than last time. Okay, maybe the second time around we'll make it to the Concierge. We'll see. Whee! There we go. Wow! Yes! Yes! Wow. Wow. Just objectively better. Whoops, can't do that one. Alright, fire grenade, salt shield, specialist showroom. What is this? I don't know that one. Huh. Let's see. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll invest in the starter shield. Perfect. And the starter bow. Perfect. Alright, let's go. And then... this one, because I want to play it a little safer than last time. Up we go. Long elevators. Ramparts! Very, very pretty, too. I loved how they managed to make, like, a Metroidvania-style level, like that kind of platforming aesthetic, you know what I'm talking about, out of just really tall castle walls. They did such a good job. Ah! Whoops, wrong buttons. I have several replays saved on my Switch from just the first time I went through this place, and I kept, oh yeah, I'm the Assassin's Blade now, and I kept jumping off the walls. Let's get some money, let's get some money, let's get some money. Down we go. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, the archer dudes only need one, these guys need two. Archer dudes need one, these guys need two. You, I can kill on the way down. Oh, I usually can. You need two. Bam, bam. Nice. Further down. Further down. Ooh, a key. I don't know how I get there, though. Isn't there a thing in the way? Isn't there a thing in the wall? I totally forget how I get to that flower. I know I did it once before, but it was a long time ago. I do not remember. Oh, well. Let's get the Guardian Scroll. Survival. Who's texting me? Further down. We descend. We keep going. Treasure! What guys in your shield? It's a better wolf trap. No, I like mine better. I like mine way better. Why would you offer me that garbage? No thank you. Let's keep going down the other way. Down we go. Lore! Hey, you there. There's water running through my cell. Yep, there sure is. I think something in the water touched my leg. Oh, uh-oh. 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 There's a monster in there. Uh-oh. Save him. It's a cutscene. I can't do anything. Nope. Nope, he's gone. Gross. Dude, I was playing Resident Evil 4 VR. That's what I've been doing the last week or so. Holy crap. Because Jacob Geller uploaded a video about it, and it totally sold me on the game. Holy crap. And I already have an Oculus Quest for work anyway, so it's like, fine. Fine, whatever. Jeez, it's one of the best VR games I've ever played. No, I have not played Alex yet, because I'm waiting until I can afford an index to play Alex. But holy crap, Resident Evil 4 VR is so good. It's really, really good. And so this is coming from someone, I've never played a Resident Evil game before now. I watched my old roommate play Village, and it was really cool. But, you know, Village obviously is not the classic kind of old school Resident Evil experience. This one, good lord, I just got to the part in the in the pond where with the fish, and there's this giant fish monster, and it was dumb, and I hated it because it made me fight a giant fish, and I was like, how dare you make me fight a giant fish monster while I'm in the middle of a tiny rickety boat. And it was good too. It was set up very well. The anxiety was there, because you know what they do? You know what they do? If you've never played Resident Evil 4 before, you know what they do? They put you out, and it's foggy, and it's nighttime, and I'm like, you know what fog means? Fog means one, two, it means water. So it means it's either raining or you're near a body of water. And I know this game, and I know me, and I know my life just likes to keep sending me stupid water horror at me. So I was like, there's water coming. I know it. I know there's water. And sure enough, I get to the pond. And it's dark, and it's murky. It looks like the Loch Ness. And there's a tiny little dock, and I'm like, oh, what a cute little dock. I'm just gonna go over there, because that's the only place I can go, and that's where the lighting is clearly directing me to go. So I'm gonna go over to that dock. And there's a little boat. And I'm like, oh no! And I mean, this is not like a fishing boat. This is like a canoe with a motor attached to it. And I'm like, you bad words. Oh, you bad words are gonna make me get in this water, and there's gonna be something in there. It's gonna be fucking. We're gonna play Jaws. This is gonna be Jaws the game. And I get in that boat, and there's a little cutscene, and Leon gets in the boat, and here I am in VR first person, and I look down, and what's the first thing I see in that boat on the calm, murky water? Is a harpoon gun. Yep. There's a harpoon gun on that boat, and I was not a happy camper. No, sir. No, sir, not in the slightest. I was not pleased. And sure enough, there's a big old fish boss fight, and I lost my stuff. I lost my lunch, lost everything. Everything was all gone. I just fear vomited all out. Ooh, ice bow, my favorite. Just fear vomited all out there. It was nasty. I did not actually fear vomit, that would be weird. But I've taken to playing Resident Evil 4 VR, weirdly enough, before I go to bed. That's been like my nightly routine. Weirdly enough, it kind of helps me like wind down, because I find when I play VR games, there's no, what's the word? There's no distractions. This sounds super corny and a little boomery, but bear with me here, okay? Please. Ooh! A shield called Punishment. Don't mind if I do, ma'am. Absorbs 75%. Absorbs parry. Inflicts successful damage on nearby damage. Victims release a toxic cloud. Ooh! Yes, please. All right, great. Anyway, I've been taking to playing Resident Evil before I go to bed because there's no distractions. I can just be in a little world for a minute or two. And by a minute or two, I mean like an hour and a half. And, like, I don't have to check my cell phone or anything. Nobody needs me while I'm in there. I don't have Discord messages popping off. Discord can get surprisingly, what's the word? Invasive. Especially if you're a member of a lot of them and you don't have them muted. You can kill a lot of your personal time on Discord for sure. Man, I really like playing VR games before bed. It's quite nice. And Resident Evil's been really cool because the story's been nice. And for every, like, boom, blam, blam, gun shooty action segment, there's almost, if not a little bit more downtime where you're just walking around looking at some shockingly really pretty environments. Like, I know it's not that too old of a game. Ooh, I'm one away from the ice bow. Yes, ma'am! I know it's not too old of a game, but I really like it. Does anyone know what this means? Yigdar Oris Leox? Is it like a reference or a Latin something? Like that's a very intentional name. Is that a language I don't know or a reference to a book or something? Please let me know if you know what that means. I've always been curious, but I've never bothered to Google it. Could I Google it? Probably, but that's not as much fun as interacting with comments and talking to people. That's cool. I see a lot of that sentiment echoed on Reddit sometimes too, because sometimes someone in a comment will ask a question and say like, hey, what's that reference, or what does that mean? And then like, this is something you could very easily, like, you're already on Reddit, you can just open up Chrome or your Safari or whatever and Google it, but that's not as much fun as interacting with a fellow human, even if it's over the internet. Concierge, my friend, it's been too long. How are you? How are you? It's time to get hit with the Assassin's Blade a couple times. Woo! 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 I need to play this very carefully. Jump, jump, dodge! Ooh, made it out. Got him. Woo! Got him. Woo! Got him. Okay. Freeze. Wolf trap. I'm gonna wear off that thing there. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Woo! Ah, I got him in the wolf trap again. I forgot I was still there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Woo! Woo! Okay, now is not the time to forget my controls, please. Oh, I got hit. Oh, well. I didn't think I was gonna do it hitless, but... Woo! Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Done! I'm very, very fortunate I got, I'm very fortunate I got the wolf trap first. Yeah, give me all those golden teeth. Delicious. We got a better assassin's blade? Actually, no, this is not a better assassin's blade. Plus 20% damage. No, that is not a better assassin's blade than the one I currently have. Ice grenade. More slowly or 2x longer. Oh, slow down after thaw 2x longer. We'll thaw more slowly. I want that one. I don't know what this artifact is because I don't remember the shapes of them because it's been like 3 years since I played this. 3 years since I first played this, excuse me. Challenges room. Yep, that's new to me. Yay, the flint. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. I don't take it because I'm not good at it, but it is fun. All right, well, we'll see how long I can go. This video is just gonna keep going, and we'll see how long. After I die, it'll end. Here we go. Beat the concierge with minimal equipment. Do I want the multiple Nox bow? Absolutely not. How about the damage you take is inflicted on the enemy? No, because my current one gives me buffs if they're on fire. Oh, hi there. Hi there, blacksmith. Yes, sure, fine. Whatever, because I'll probably play this more. Bye, collector. What? I don't have any cells left. Oh, I had to drop off my blueprints. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Well, hello, Mr. Prisoners. Hello. I cannot go down that way yet. I cannot go that other way yet. Up we go to the Stilt Village. Or the Fractured Shrines? I don't know if I've been here before. This is new. This is really new. For me. Maybe I didn't get the Ocean Queen or whatever it's called DLC. Maybe I didn't get that one. Because a lot of the stuff I've said to me is new might have been in here for a while already. Let the sky fall and it crumbles. We will stand. Snake Lady or Snake Man. I would. Okay. All right. That was. The ground's falling apart. Hello, Snakeman. I'm still getting them in one shot. Hello, Bird. Fractured Shrines. You ain't got nothing. Ooh, music's good. Ooh, music's really good. Hello, Snakeman. Ouch. Oh, the knockback is really big on them. I see. Those birds aren't even really attacking me. They're just kind of flying around. Maybe I'll leave them be. Maybe I'll leave them be. Or maybe I won't because I don't trust this. Whoa! Trap an enemy. Oh. I don't trust a single thing. Ah! Oh, the birds are little sky bombs. Okay. Ouch. That's hurting a bit. Can I get a tonic in here? Oh no. No, cursed treasure. No, that's quite alright. No BDSM treasure, please. I shouldn't say BDSM, masochistic treasure. BDSM is way bigger than just masochism. Ouch! Woo! Whee! Down we go. Whoa! Come on, get it from behind the back. Come on, get it. This is a little tight. If you made it this far into the video, why don't you go ahead and say right down for me, getting a little tight. Woo! It's getting a little. I'm gonna go ahead and drink that flask. Woo! Ooh, yeah, and I know most of you leave your comments before finishing the whole video, so just go ahead and edit it. Just whatever you said, just scroll back down right now, add an edit, say it's getting a little tight, and then when I see it, I'll know. Inflammable oil and burn when they die. That sounds great. And then I'll know who the realest amongst you are. What the heck? Feel free to suggest more indie games to play. However, I do have a big poll that has like 15 games on it, so unless I'm super into it and make an executive decision, probably won't get to it for a while. I'm gonna see if I can change my upload speed a bit more. I'm gonna try to upload a bit more frequently. Even though I had a lot of troubles rendering the Iron Lung video, I think I figured everything out. Like, if I do just if I do a little indie gameplay and upload it, the turnaround could possibly be even less than 24 hours, which would be great. Okay, bam, bam. Ooh, I parried it, but I can't parry a trap. Okay. The turnaround could possibly be less than 24 hours, which would be super cool. And hopefully, with that way, I'll be able to pump things out a lot faster. I know we... Ooh, nope. I know we started off with Risk of Rain stuff, but I'll be totally honest. Producing the Risk of Rain videos, even the break ones, they take a lot of work. And if this was my job, then okay, that's probably what I'd be doing. But this is not my job. I do this for fun. And if I put in, let's say, work-like hours into this, then it's like, that's work I could be just putting into work. Oh god, okay, hold on. I was not paying attention. Hold on just a second. Okay. Let's find the exit, because I've already used my flask. Anyway, feel free to suggest an indie game, but just know I might not get to it for a while. Because a lot of the ones on that list looked really good, and I definitely do want to play Spiritfarer, because it looks precious and very emotional. Where is the exit? Have I passed it yet and just not seen it? Oh, there's a Scroll of Power back there. I think I'm going to jet over the Scroll of Power and upgrade my health a little bit. Where is it? Is it down? There it is. Because I haven't found any food or anything. Let's upgrade my health. That one. Oh god, this music is great. Can I please leave? I'm starting to run real low on health, baby. Please. I just want to leave. Ah, this is not a good level to be running around blind because I don't know where anything is and I don't know where all the pitfalls are. I don't know how to get out. No, not the traps. Please just let me leave. Oh, I think we're almost at the end. Oh, this looks like an ending point. Please be the end. Please. Oh, thank goodness, Clock Tower. Oh, okay. We did it. We made it through. We did it. Woo! I definitely did not get 60 kills without getting hurt. Gold reserves. Great. And then, you know, I think in this case, this is dumb, this is bad, and this is going to kill me. But I'm going to get the ice bow and I'm going to replace the shield with it. As much as I love my Punish Me Mommy shield, there we go. I'm going to get the ice bow. I work for the blacksmith. I can patch up your gear for cheap. Not really supposed to be here. Let's just keep this between us. Okay. Come on then. How much you got on you? Okay. I like your modifiers. I like your modifiers. I like your modifier. No, I like all the modifiers. Everything's good. Heal me, please. Thank goodness. Thank you. Up we go, babies. Into the clock tower. Long time ago, the Timekeeper obtained the king's permission to build this gigantic tower. No one knows the terms of the agreement. Ooh. What a good game. What a good game. Thank you for coming along with me on this TikTok. that's good. Thank you for coming along with me on this super tight journey of ours. We're gonna start freezing some boys and then hitting them with a dagger. That's why I love the ice bow. Oh, can I not get up there? Nope, cannot get up there. I gotta find another way. Ah! No. Up we go. Is this a ladder? That is a ladder. Nice. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Ah! Get him. Good, 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 good. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's move through. I don't want to waste much time here. I want to say, whoa! Ah! Ah! Woo! They have so much health. Holy cow. Oh, I'm not prepared to fight this one. I am prepared to fight this one because I forgot I had the wolf trap. What is this? You burn the ground when you dodge. Holy cow. Ouch. I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. Let's just go around the long way. Oh, the song of the clock tower is so good too. I don't know who did the music for Dead Cells, but you're great. You're fantastic. Very minimal, very good use of like identical instruments across the island for sure. Very, yeah, but it's just good. It has a very unique, what's the word? Ah! Meat, please, thank you. Where'd that dashy guy go? It has a very unique sound. It's super identifiable. Like, I hear this music and I know it's Dead Cells. For sure. Woo! Darn it. Darn it, dashy guy's getting me. Stop it, dashy guy. Don't want this. Don't want you around. None of that. Okay, I'm glad I picked up the ice bow. Definitely doing a lot better with the ice bow than I would have the punish shield. This might be wise right now, considering I have the ice bow. This is the floor where I have to find the keys, right? I think I have to find like 2 keys to get through. No, that's the next one. That's the clock castle. Not clock castle. The castle, Castle Hall, High Castle. I think it's called High Castle. Let's see. Yep, down, down. Let's go out here. Whee! Speed. I am Speed. Apparently a new Sonic trailer came out. Y'all excited for the Sonic game? Let's see. I have not played a Sonic game before, although I watched some of my old roommates play Sonic games. Specifically Sonic Mania. I was really, really impressed with Sonic Mania. It looked like a lot of fun. Looked like a lot of fun. I love how truthful they were to the old games. And it's like, dang, I guess Sonic Team is coming to their senses or whatever. Because I know, like, you don't have to have played a Sonic game to know the reputation that Sonic games have. So we'll see if Frontiers is any different. Everyone's going Breath of the Wild now. So, whee! Even Kirby. Even Breath of the Wild 2 is taking inspiration from Breath of the Wild, so I've heard. I hope we get more about that. Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be so fun. I already know it will be. I cannot wait. Come on. Come on. Where are you? He teleported away again. As the dashy guy. Okay, Clockmaker's Key. I need to find the Clockmaker's Key. Oh, there's a scroll of power down there. I missed. Can I get there? No. No, 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 no. Wrong way, wrong way. Scroll of power. Go back. This way. This way. There we go. I'm also excited for Xenoblade 3. It's going to be so fun. I cannot wait. I'm a big fan of the first Xenoblade. I'm not a big fan of the second Xenoblade, but you know, that's okay. Xenoblade 3 looks really good, and so far, a gacha system for party members seems to be completely absent, thankfully, so... excuse me. If you have not played a Xenoblade game, and you are looking for another RPG to sink your time into, excuse me, a JRPG, specifically, pick up the Definitive Edition on Switch. Holy crap. It's just one of my best games ever. It's one of the best games I've ever played. One of the best stories I've ever been through. The characters, the emotions, everything is good. Combat system is unique. It's unlike anything I've ever played. It's definitively its own thing. It's really, really fun. it will totally hook any fan of good stories and characters. It's awesome. It's awesome. And they're all just good boys. Even the girls. They're all good boys. All of them. I just want to pet and hold them. I want to take care of them, make sure they're protected. It's the only game I've ever seen that takes like the power of friendship and turns it into a mechanic. Very, very fun. Love Xenoblade. Alright. More damage. Just gonna keep pumping in. Just gonna keep pumping into that brutality. Can I find a key, please? It's like I've been to all 3 of the towers. There's no key. Gotta keep climbing. Still going up higher. Still no keys. Okay. Ouch. There we go. Amethyst, good. Oh, I've also been watching Steven Universe. Good show. Super good one. I'm in the last season now, last couple of episodes. Super great. I'm very happy for the kids that got to grow up with this show, because boy, they squeezed so many good life lessons in that one. That poor kid. I mean, all of them. None of them are okay. None of those characters are okay at all. Such a great show. And that needs a bell tower key? Oh, that's the recipe for the punishment shield. Can I get a key, please? How high do I gotta go? Good gracious. How high am I? Ah! This is a power scroll up here. Damage! More of it. I want to one-shot these things. Whee! I dodged at the right time. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ow! We've all been there before, downward smash attack and the spikes. That's funny. It's true, we've all been there before. Man, I love having to burn the ground. Can I get the key from here? Is this where I get it? What is this? It's lore. That sensation again, like I'm floating, as if everything was speeding up and slowing down at the same time. Sorrow makes it feel like puking, huh? I really don't like this place. These swords seem to be floating. When I touch them, they feel solidly in place. They're a little too big for me to be able to use them. That's a lie. You use the twin blade or whatever you get from the Hand of the King. What is this? Sinew slicer? Nah, I'm good with what I have. I'm good with what I... There's the key. Alright, let's get out of here. Is there a teleporter? Okay. Where do I need the key? I think it was here. Sweet. Let's go, 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 let's go up! Woo! Here we go, clock room! Maybe we can get 2 bosses. That'll be awesome. Aren't they cute with the big bags on their backs? They are cute. You're totally right. Nope. What am I gonna invest in? What stonks are we hitting today? Recycling. And, we'll dump some into the blood sword. We'll dump some in here to flint. Okay. Sweet! No, I don't need anything. Actually, did I get any new items? No. Wait! I hit confirm instead of back. Well. Victim's remains explode, more damage to a poison target. Something poisons things. Don't I have something that poisons things? Nope. I don't have something that poisons things. Let's upgrade it again. Covered in oil. Alright, fine. That's fine. Okay. Alright, it's fine. Whatever. We keep moving. Time for the Timekeeper, who is my favorite of the bosses in this game. I like her design the best. She's really cool. It's in this room that the time. No, it was in this room that. No, in this room the time. Wait. High drama. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Hi, Timekeeper. You're my favorite. You're really cool. Whee! I'm stuck in the wolf trap again. Hi, Timekeeper. Let's finish this. Yeah, I know what you're about. I know what you're about. You're about getting frozen with an arrow. Whee! Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Blink, 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 bam, bam, bam. Bam, whee! Ha, 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 ha! Get bam, 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 bam. Ha, 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 ha. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Ha, 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 ha. Wow, I finished her off with the ice arrow. That's funny. This won't end well. No, it will not. Woo! Let's do it. Let's do it. What did you give me? Was that phase shift? Oh, it's light speed. A better wolf trap. Shoots a volley of arrows. No, I don't want that. I would rather they burn when they die. I don't want that either. There we go. Next level. To the High Peak Castle. I do not want to go to the distillery. I want to go to the castle. Wow, we might make it to Hand of the King if we can beat the castle. That would be great. That would be great. Okay, good. I am recording. I saw a funny button over on OBS, and I was like, has it not been recording this entire time? Oh no. Ding. There we go. Hello. Oh, I gotta give you my blueprints. I just heard some thunder go off outside. Ooh, I hope it rains. I love the rain. Rainy weather's the best. Go into the castle. Princess into the castle. That's something my brother and I used to say at each other. Princess into the castle. God, I need lighting from the front. Does this do anything? No, that makes me look worse. I need some kind of front lighting. I'll figure it out. Got the standard for... I love how it started the dramatic castle music and then did the shopkeeper music. Ah! Oh, I'm like one-shotting all the castle guards. This is the best. This is the best. Do 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 do. And it's still keeping a little bit of the instrumentation motifs from the first prison floor, which is such a good touch, because this is the penultimate level. Alright, let's get a key. I forget who's in this room. Oh, this isn't a key room, this is a lore room. King size. Nice. What else is in here? The king came to my quarters personally, removed the portrait of the giant and I together. I understand his frustration, but my men were rattled. The king is conceived of the existence of a plot against his life. Conceived, not convinced, of a plot against his life. Well, such a plot may have caused to... Why do I even read? There isn't a plot. I've seen no evidence. He had the cook killed. Okay. The king was crazy. We know he was crazy. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, I need the keys. I need the keys to the castle. I need the keys to the castle. I don't know what you are, but I'm going to get you. I'm going to get them. Just because you're big just means you got bigger hitbox. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of any of you. I'm a goddamn ninja. I'm a ninja. Here we go. Blue room, blue key. Let's go. I think it's a key room. Better be a key room. Feels like it is. Oh, I love that big sword. I want one. Oh, come on. Oh, it's this dude. I'm gonna have trouble. I'm not a fan of this dude at all. Ah, nope, we're good. We got him. Wolf Trap saves the day again. I think speedrunners, from what my old roommate told me, speedrunners, at least at the time we were into it, were doing Wolf Trap plus Nutcracker was their equipment. If that recalls, someone could probably confirm that for me. And I was like, that is a solid idea. Alright, we got one key. Where have we not been? Up. Going up. And then I'm gonna just lose all my shit to the Hand of the King. I'm doing fine. I can cut through the NPCs. I never got comfortable fighting Hand of the King. I haven't has attacks memorized or anything like I do the other bosses. Ah! Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Red room. This better not be the one with the poison in it. I think it is the one with the poison in it. Oh, hi. Oh, I hit the tonic button by mistake. Didn't mean to do that. Woo! I'm getting out of here. It's getting a little hairy. It's getting a little hairy. Getting a little hairy. Getting a little hairy. Sorry, I didn't mean to pick on you, Mr. Elite. I thought you were the boss. What is this? Emits a toxic cloud when you take damage? No. You burn the ground when you dodge? No. No. No, because I'd rather burn the ground. Down we go. Why am I going this way? I need to head to the mini-boss. Have I taken my flask yet? No, it's gonna be time. I dislike this room so much. Got it. Got it. We're out. Castle Keith, got it. We are out of here. We're outie. Not that way. Not that way. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Woo! Woo! I'm getting a little hype. I'm getting a little into it and getting a little tense. That's okay. We just gotta relax. Gotta loosen up the shoulders. We're almost there. Got this. Got this. Got this. Dang, no reds. Alright. Wait, I think I need to go down to the right. I did need to go down to the right. I went the wrong way. I do that a lot. I get turned around in the High Peak Castle a bit too often. Wait, this is just lore! Is this not the way out? Maybe down is the way out. Yeah, looks like there's more down here. I don't want the... Whoa! You are too fast! Sir. Oh. Another ones of things that I don't use. Let's just go for the health by this point. I am going to heal up. I am going to take a drink. There we go. Is this way out? Is this way out? Is this way out? Yes! Throne room! We made it to Hand of the King. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Okay. Alright. Alright. Cool. You ready to lose? You ready to lose Hand of the King? I am. I'm very ready to lose. Let's go. Whee! Whee! Hello, potion seller! Should I get... Oh, I can't get the health flask too. Well, I'll pump everything into it anyway. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's go. I gotta not forget to use tonic. Grants you missing health. Reduces damage taken for 9 seconds. Okay. Okay. Gotta remember to use that. I think tonic used to give you a shield. They changed tonic at some point. But I forget what the old and new stuff is. Throne room! I'm gonna come take that throne. I'm gonna take it from you. I'm gonna take it. Bend the knee? I think not. Come here. Puts a shield in front of him. Hello, Hand of the King! Give me your outfit and your sword. Poor favor. Prompto. Okay, first phase is over. Great. Woo! He summoned bad guys. Love it when they summon ads. Isn't that your favorite part of video game bosses? Is when they summon ads. I know it's my favorite part. Love it when bosses summon ads. It's the best. Woo! It's the best when they summon ads. Ow! Oh, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's fine. Okay. You don't have to be doing that to me. You don't have to be doing that. You don't have to be doing that. It's time to drink. It's time to drink. Not even halfway dead, and I've already used the tonic. I mean, potion. Not doing great right now, because he keeps pushing me in the stupid spikes. I tell you what, this is not going as well as I thought it would. That's unfortunate and sad. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo for me. Alright, phase 3. Let's destroy this shit. Get this elite guy out of here. Don't want that at all. I forgot I didn't have a shield. Whoa! Tonic time. Tonic time. Woo! Woo! Dang. Dang. Oh, we were close. Well, that was great for a second try run Hand of the King with a vanilla blank Dead Cells file. That was fun. That was really fun. Well, let's head back to the prisoner's quarters and sign off here. The bank. Like gold coins cascading continuously. It wouldn't hurt to investigate this phenomenon. Nice. Woo, did pretty good. I forgot how much fun this game is. Thank you. I didn't expect to be saying this, but thank you for voting on Dead Cells as the next game to play, because this was really fun to revisit. It's definitely one of my favorite roguelikes. I forgot how super good it is. Again, if you made it this far, you know what to type. It was a really good time hanging out with you. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.